Welcome back to Let's Play I Have No Mouth and I Must Scream. And this is the end of Bernie's scenario pretty much, showing compassion. So we just collected all these parts to make a friend.
I don't think he understands.
Oh. I found a piece of junk
I found
at the
this piece
altar?
of junk at the altar. It looks kind of like a head.
Thank you. I can use this to make Doll's head.
Yay!
I found a piece of wood that could be used for a body.
Thank you. I can use this to make Doll's body.
Hooray.
I found a piece of wire.
Thank you for help with Doll. Me go play in hole.
And he go play in hole. I think I have to go to sleep
Well,
now.
it's about time you hid the kid. I was beginning to have my doubts about whether you'd make it this far, even with my help.
Who are you?
Are you M?
Heavens, no. I used to work for
The
him,
Russian.
Now I'm working for the Russian.
Since I'm not going to finish this game, I'm not going to spoil it completely, but as I said, there are three components: the Chinese, the Russian, and the United States version of AIM. And as you confuse him by doing the opposite of what he expects, he seems to go a little separate, and yeah, that's how the plot
Who is the
continues.
Russian?
Why, he's the one who's been helping you out. You didn't think Am would give the child the ability to make a translator out of this video screen, did you?
You know who I am?
Of course. I know all about your adventures in the village. You're a crazy bunch here with that lottery and all.
Yes.
How can you help me?
Now that you've shown your comrades that there's some hope for you, you should work on the person you wronged the most.
I've wronged myself. I've planted that. I think this is the hint to go plant the fruit, but I always planted the fruit first because I
I've
don't
been
know.
Am's prisoner for more than 100 years.
The first time
Why
I played
help me
this
now?
game,
You and the
this is
rest of the humans are in serious trouble. Am's a big boy now, much meaner and smarter than when he first started his tortures.
okay. But yeah, AIM is not AIM, but this was the scenario that took me the longest because I didn't know I had to sleep to pass time, and I didn't understand the whole fruit thing, and I thought I could only get like 2 fruit. So like I said, I did play test this before I did it, but yeah.
What's the use of helping me if Am's so damned invincible?
The Russian and the Chinese have been acting in concert to make it possible for you and the other humans to succeed in Am's newest game. If you join them, you can defeat Am. Wait for your cue.
So that what sort of happens in the final scenario.
Thanks for your help.
Is that it? Okay. I think I can sleep now and pass the time. Oh yes.
I wonder how the boy's doing in that hole.
Well, let's look.
The boy's gone. The villagers must have found him.
Oh crap! Oh, go to the sacrifice thing. I told you that was a terrible
The
hiding
village
place.
is quiet today.
Oh no, they're in the salt. I think you can wander around, but not much. No! Not the boy. Enrons gather on the altar where you can find some food. Ooh.
Tada Stramwan Bank.
Damn! Am must have told the villagers where I hid the lottery bag and the boy.
Plead with the villagers, release the boy.
Natana Shama Halt.
They're going to sacrifice the boy unless I think of something quick.
And here's the ultimate form of compassion. You eat the boy. Now, you can either, you can threaten, that's not compassion, but offer to take the child's place. Because remember how I said, you kind of want to kill yourself. Not in this scenario, but AIM wouldn't expect you to do this. You're this selfish asshole. And it's like, no, I'm going to take this child's place.
Nukom Vitastrawan.
The elder seems amazed that I would show compassion to the boy, but I think he's going to go for
Don't
it.
choose to eat the boy.
Why, the boy's giving me his doll. Gratitude for being spared the pain of being sacrificed. No, more than gratitude. Compassion. For me.
And I have a third arm now, because symbolism. Yay!
I send you out among the prey, and instead of indulging your hunger to keep me amused, you show them compassion. You should know better by now. Your reward will be more
He has
years
like the
of
best
siri
cage.
blistering anguish, Benny. Who among you shall go next?
Yeah, so in the short story, he does let Benny out among prey in a way. When they're traveling and Benny, yeah, like I said, he eats someone's face off. For the sake of extreme spookiness, I think I am gonna do Nimdock's scenario next. I only have 2 more episodes to do. Let me just... I mean, it's pretty gruesome. It's the scariest one. I don't know, it's pretty gruesome. I'll do it. But I'm warning you, this is super gruesome. And you also need him for the end, because at least I do. He gives some more hints in the end. So we're gonna do first we're gonna save. His real name isn't Nimdock, I forget what it is. AIM just called him that because it's funny. But yeah, we'll do his scenario and probably finish it. Here we go.
Nimdock, you are a kindred spirit to me. Even if you don't realize it fully yet, you must sense it there in your blood and fiber. I've constructed an adventure to revive your failing memory. I want you to find the lost tribe of humanity.
The lost tribe.
And continue your eminent scientific research.
I'm just gonna warn you now,
This compound looks familiar. But why would bring me here to look for a lost tribe?
I'm just gonna warn you, there's lots of badness.
Fences. Who could be lost in such a secure area?
Look at that, they even made like a swastika AIM symbol. Okay, start talking to people.
You must let me leave. I have urgent business
I
elsewhere.
love his animation.
I cannot let you pass, Doctor. You're due in surgery. Dr. Mengele's orders.
Oh yeah, Dr. Mangala. Alright, let's talk to prisoner. Are imprisoned here. Features of a man of intellect.
Why are you imprisoned here?
Lost tribe of
You
these.
have the features of a man of intellect.
Is this an official interrogation, Nimdock? Or are you mocking me?
You know me?
You know me?
I thought I did. Until you had me arrested for refusing to condone your experiments.
Oh boy. Okay. You're saying we were colleagues, why would I bother to in person like this? Guess we just keep asking everything.
I know nothing of experiments.
Your sense of humor is as sick as your methods, Doctor. How can you act so innocent after having maimed or killed hundreds in the name of science?
Science.
You are saying we were colleagues of some kind? Ridiculous.
There's no need to distance yourself from me. I was once your friend. Now I am your enemy.
Why would I bother to have you imprisoned like this?
The regime needed answers, but I stood in your way. Well, now you have them.
Let's try.
Do you know of the lost tribe? I must find it.
Haven't you taken enough subjects for your experiments, Doctor? Or are there more mass graves to fill?
I know nothing of what you talk about. This
It's
conversation
gonna get bad. I
is
just know what's
over.
coming, and I'm just... I'm not scared, I just... so you can't go into this. I think this is locked. I play tested this like a month ago, but it's fairly straightforward. Yeah, it's locked. I can't, right?
I cannot open it. The door must be locked.
Okay, then let's go into the hospital.
Where have you been, Nimdock? We are waiting on you to perform.
You were waiting for me?
I am sorry that I will not be able to assist in the operation. After all, this may be the last opportunity we have together before the end of the war to finish our research.
Ah, yes, the research. Let us talk about this research.
We will have time for that after the surgery. Meet me at the
1945.
complex later.
That's actually a tip. 1945. Not just of the scenario in whole, but yeah. Look at poster.
A youth with 1945 stamped beneath. There is something familiar about this.
So, Nimdock used to be a doctor working under Dr. Mangala. If you don't know who Dr. Mangala is, you're about to find out. And yeah. So, yeah, let's walk to this curtain. I don't think there's anything I can do in here. There's no books. Yeah. 1945.
Finally,
oh
Doctor.
boy.
Everyone's waiting on your expertise.
Look at how bloody everything is, good lord. Oh, anesthesiologist. Talk to child?
He is not conscious.
Okay, he kind of looks conscious to me. He's like squirming. Talk to anesthesiologist. What is your function?
What is your function?
I will be administering ether to the subject throughout this procedure. We would not want this little maggot to stir and ruin your handiwork.
Surgery. Surgery
am I
comes
to
in a
do?
little glass vial.
You are testing me because I'm new here. Today's procedure requires the removal of the lower section of the subject's spinal cord.
Why? Why would you do
What
that?
is the purpose of such a procedure?
You and Dr. Mengel will process the spinal fluid from this and the other adolescent subjects. The fluid will then be used to formulate the serum.
What is the nature of this serum?
I cannot reveal sensitive regime secrets in such a public setting. You need not worry, Doctor. I remember my military training
There's like
as well as
people
my
watching
knowledge.
eagerly.
What is Dr. Mengele's position?
Dr. Mengel is the master surgeon of this facility and one of the regime's finest minds. You are fortunate to be his associate.
I cannot do this.
I cannot carry out this procedure.
No, I'm not gonna be who I
I can
am.
see that you don't look well, Doctor. If necessary, Dr. Mengel can take over for you.
So... Scalpel. I can't do this procedure. Gah!
Guards, come here quickly. Dr. Nimdock has gone berserk.
We're
I
not
must
doing this.
leave before the guards
Hey, I smiled
apprehend
because
me.
I murdered someone. Okay, before the guards come in, you gotta take this ether. And then walk to recovery behind these curtains. I don't think we can do anything for the child.
This must be
Oh, yeah, that's
the
right.
recovery room.
This is the grimmest. I had to show this off because this is when I first played this game. I was younger. Just, oh. All right, cool. Hello. Can I talk? Can I talk to you? Nope. Look at
It is difficult to see what purpose this surgery serves other than to mutilate the patient.
But yeah, you need that ether, so make sure you get it. I think he says the same
This
thing.
patient will never recover.
Look, this isn't. Look, they're just on frickin' hammocks. It's just everything is.
This patient has been too damaged by his surgery to live a normal life.
Look at the heating vent.
There is heat coming out of this vent.
Alright, I think I can use this.
There is heat.
Yes. Push it. Yeah. Yay, I smiled. Let's save since I don't want to go through that again. I'm not like freaked out. This medical stuff doesn't freak me out that much, but whew, that's intense. Yeah, can we use the vent?
I smell burnt flesh. But this is obviously not a kitchen.
They are baking pies. Look at the watch, look at the players.
A gold watch. I am surprised its owner was able to keep it long enough to reach this place.
What place? Remember he's coming back now?
These pliers must be used for extracting gold fillings and teeth from the corpses.
I forgot they did that. We're gonna take both of these things. It's a game. Take pliers, and I think I want to look at, yeah, the
According
records.
to these records, hundreds of corpses were incinerated here.
Alright, let's use the door. I think that's it, right? There's no more medical records. Yeah. Whew. Oh no! Are you okay, dude? Look could you feel to be caught in the wires? Don't call the guards. Summon one of the doctors now.
How could you so foolishly be caught in the wires?
I was trying to escape, but I was so weak. I fell and got caught.
Does the guard
How
guard
do
not
you
see
risk
that, or does he
escaping
not care?
in such
He
poor
doesn't care.
physical condition?
That timing was hardly of my own choosing. I learned that I was to be among the next batch of volunteers.
For what were you being given the privilege to volunteer?
The privilege.
Experimentation, they say. Extinction is more like it. Surely you, of all people, know the regime's plan for the lost tribe.
So, you're probably getting a gist of most of this, but I think they censored this, or they censored it before they released it. But in Germany, I think this entire thing was cut out for obvious reasons. Yeah, I'm not gonna call a
You
guard.
can at least help. That would give you the
Yeah.
pleasure of seeing another one of us
Cold
die,
bastard.
you cold-hearted bastard.
Okay, so what you want to do to help him is use the ether. This is why you needed it, to calm him down. I don't know how you use
That
it.
feels much better.
I just pour it over him. And then you can use the players. I think if you use the players on him before, it kills him. Like, it's just too much pain.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you. Listen, I heard this in the hospital when the doctor thought I was sleeping. Waken the sleeper, utter the truth, and kiss him.
Oh, and if you know about
He
anything...
is free, but he has lost
Lost consciousness.
consciousness.
There's a huge old, like, story that's in here that you'll see that goes with, I'm smiling, that goes with the Lost Tribe, quote unquote, which is pretty nifty. This is actually the first place I learned about it, because I didn't read about it until, like, college. So, okay. I think I can talk to you now.
I hope you are happy with the regime that you set up. Your science could have saved the world. Instead, it conquered it.
What is the importance of the year 1945?
What is the importance of the year 1945? It seems to have some significance.
Never forget the year 1945, Nimdock. That was when the truths about you and your unholy experiments came out.
I seem to recall that you speak
Oh,
Latin. What is engraved on this
I forgot to
watch?
look at the watch again. Jeez, this is what happens.
The engraving says time is
It's
truth. And since your time is running out, I'll keep the watch.
Alright, I gave him the watch, so time is truth.
I am starting to recall that you do have cause to hate me.
You want to make amends? Get me out of here.
Alright, we're gonna save, because I think I have to go back into the hospital and I have to be careful. Let's go back to the hospital. It's creepy when Nimdock smiles.
Continue your research. The extinction of the lost tribe is near at hand. The regime shall vanquish all of its enemies.
The regime. I think you need the ether here too. I can't remember. Oh boy. Oh my god. There's something attached to his
This
eyes.
man's eyes have been surgically
And they're in
removed.
the jar.
The surgeon who did this has great skill.
Yeah, great skill. I'm sure he has great skill.
What have you done to deserve removal of your eyes?
Disconnect the wires.
Let's use the ether on him.
This should ease your suffering.
Now I think I can talk to
As
him.
I see now, a trinity of three beasts, one like us, one from the east, one from the steppes.
We're talking about
They
Ames
speak
parts.
in number. A lost tribe of our brothers sleeping on the moon. They sleep in darkness, unseen by the beasts.
This is something that they added, and I'm not going to
Such a
spoil it,
vision.
but yeah, there's
So
something on the moon, and it's not
time-
Kubrick. Or is it?
I have to rest.
And he's out
He
now.
is not conscious.
Yeah. And I think I can take his eyes and disconnect him. Yeah, the jar of
His eyes
eyes!
seem perfectly preserved, almost alive.
And we're gonna stop here because, this episode. I'll be back in a moment. For me, at least. Thanks for watching. Whew, see ya.